Alright guys, welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video, and today we're going to be doing the full recap of the version 1.2 livestream. If in case you missed it, we're going to be talking about it and summarizing all the new things you know that's coming in version 1.2. So let's get started. Right, so the first thing that is coming, the main content that's coming in version 1.2 is the Top Clouded Tower Thrust, also known as the Trailblaze Mission new chapter that's coming, which is very exciting because I'm sure most of you guys are in the cliffhanger now on the storyline for the main storyline of the game. So finally they added the main story, which is what I'm interested in this game. So it's going to be continuing on from where we left off in the previous chapter. So that is already amazing. Alright, and then we got our characters introduced. Pretty much we already know that Blade, Kafka and Luca is coming in version 1.2, so we can take a look at Blade here. So they showed us pretty much confirm 5-star unit, wind character, destruction path, and from what I see in terms of his skills, he drains his HP to deal more damage to enemies, so can get pretty strong if you read him pretty right. And I'm sure his light cone later they'll show is going to be very busted for sure on him. We'll see later after this. And they also introduced the next character, which is Kafka. So I think a lot of people are anticipating Kafka's arrival since the start of the game. A lot of people wanted to get her, and now she's finally added to version 1.2 into Honkai Star Rail. So that's pretty nice. So she is a lightning, 5-star variant, Nihility path, and from what I see in terms of the skills and everything, she does a lot of DOT damage. So if you're into the DOT stuff, she's gonna be pretty crazy. But if you don't care about all those things, you just want to get her, then yeah, this is gonna be a very crazy patch. So yep. And then we have our last new addition of the new characters, which is Luca, and he's a 4-star unit, physical, Nihility path. So this one, I'm not too sure whether I'm gonna be too crazy about him, but he's physical, and as you guys know, I don't really like physical, so I like the elements like the fire type, electric, and ice and all those. So physical is not really my thing, but if you like him, yeah, he's gonna be also pretty okay from what I see as a 4-star unit. And I think, and he's a 4-star, so this means it's going to be easier to get him in those banners, which we're going to be talking about in the next part. Alright, they showed off Blade's light cone, which is the unreachable sight. We have no much information on this, just only the design of the light cone. Looks pretty sick, and it's for sure, I think it's going to be the best one for him. Same goes with Kafka. You got the Patience is all you need light cone. It's also a 5-star variant, and I'm sure it's going to be the best for Kafka for sure, right? Alright, so they have unveiled the character event warp banners for phase 1. So we got Blade first coming up alongside the 4-star units Arlen, Su Sheng, and also Natasha. So this is pretty interesting. For me personally, the only thing I'm missing is Arlen in my account. I have the rest of the 4-stars already, so not too bad for me. I'm actually going to be skipping Blade because I'm going to be going for the next banner, which is Kafka. So Kafka will be coming in phase 2 of the character event warp banners. And we have Luca, the new unit added as well, Sampo, and also Servo. If you notice this banner, there are a lot of characters that do a lot of DOT damage, like Sampo, for example. So this is going to be a kind of like a DOT banner, you can say, but yeah, pretty nice. I'll be going for this banner. Not guaranteed, but we'll see. We'll see if we get her on the first 50-50 win. Let's see. Alright, so they introduced new maps also into version 1.2. We have the new area, Alchemy Commission. I think this will be the first new area. There's another new area as well added, known as the Scale Gauge Waterscape, also added to 1.2. And there are also new enemies added to the environment of the new area. So you can see in the screen here, as the video is playing, there's some new enemies to encounter. So that's going to be very exciting as well to play and see. And also you can see we have Yanjing here as well, so pretty interesting. I think it's gonna do the story as well when you play the main storyline. Somehow we are fighting him, so very interesting to see how it goes in version 1.2's main storyline. And look what we have here. We have a crazy boss here to fight, and this will be added to the Echoes of War. So this is something like the Cocolio boss fight, but this time in another region. So this is gonna be pretty interesting boss fight. So there's 3 phases I believe in this boss fight, so yeah, I'm gonna be taking a while, but I think you should be able to get it done with a decent team. Right, so as I said, the boss is added to the Echo of War known as a Divine Seed, and you can fight this every week to get the rewards. As you can see over here, and it drops some of the new materials required for you to ascend some of your tracers. So you need this one for your tracers, especially for Blade and Kafka. And there's also a new Stagnant Shadow, so you can farm the essential materials for your characters, especially Blade and Kafka again. So yeah. Alright, so now let's finally talk about the events that are coming in version 1.2. So we have the first event coming over here, Tales of the Fantastic. So from what we can see the images, the rewards are pretty okay. We got the Tracks of Destiny. This one is like a Crown of Insight in Genshin. We have the Stellar Jades, don't know how much, but should be a decent amount. Some relics, salvage relics that we can use for crafting a new set of relics. Not sure what is this, but some kind of a limited item I think, I'm not too sure. And your EXP books or EXP materials for your characters to level up. And the next event, known as the Underground Treasure Hunt, this one is also another event that's going to be added in version 1.2. So we do get the self-modeling resin, which is very nice to get. It's an item you can use to choose the main stats of your particular relic you want to craft, so that's why it is very valuable. So don't miss out on this event. We also have the Tracks of Destiny, some Stellar Jades, we got the salvage relics, and also a chat box. This is the new thing they're adding into the game, which is the chat box design kind of thing. So this is the new chat box. This is called Where's the Rabbit. So it's a new border that can be changed when you type a message to someone or you use the chat functions. For example, like this, you are chatting to your friend and it will show the borders, and you also can show the borders for yourself, chatting to the NPCs in the game or the characters in the game using your phone. So you can see it shows the chat border design based on what you selected, the settings. So that is also pretty nice, something cool and limited that you can get from the event. The next event is Where Are You Mystery Trotter. So this one is another event that gives you the Tracks of Destiny, some Stellar Jades, character EXP materials, relic EXP materials, as well as light cone EXP materials as well. Alright, so there's some changes that's going to be happening with the Forgotten Hall. So they're going to be adding Yukong in version 1.2. So it means you just need to clear stage 1 of the Forgotten Hall and can claim yourself a free copy of Yukong. So this is amazing. I believe this will be a permanent addition to the game. She's going to be a free reward, I think, from what we see in the live stream. Not sure is she only available in this event or is it going to be available forever. We have to find out more information about that. Alright, so moving on to the Simulator Universe, which is also undergoing some changes. So they added new world, which is World 7. Fantastic, so more difficulty, more challenges for you guys into the one of the main end game contents of Honkai Star Rail, which is fantastic. So you get a new planar ornaments known as the Ritualian Arena and the Broken Keel, which show you guys later. And yeah, as you go to the next slide. Alright, so this one is the new one. So the Ritualian Arena 2-piece relic set effect increases the rarest crit rate, which is very valuable. When the rarest current crit rate is equal to or greater than a certain percentage, the rarest basic attack and skill damage increases. So this is actually a pretty good set for mainly any DPS user that really focuses on basic attack and skill damage. So I think it's a pretty good one. We have the other set, Broken Kill. This one increased rarest effect rest, and when the rarest effect rest is equal or greater than a certain percentage, all allies crit damage increases. Alright, this is also pretty decent on certain characters as well. So this new stage is going to be pretty good farm as well for your characters or any other future characters that you can utilize all these passive stats. So let's move on. Alright, we have the planar feature making a comeback in version 1.2. So we had this in version 1.1 where the planar ornaments has double drop. So basically you just spend the same amount of stamina required to get one, but instead you get two this time. So that is amazing, and I think the limit is the same, twice a day. I'm not sure they're gonna change it, but I'm assuming now it's twice a day. So yeah, they also showed off some brand new cavern relics. Also, we have two sets here, two relic sets. So we have the Longevous Disciple and the Messenger Traversing Hackerspace. So these two, from what I see, are pretty valuable for most of the characters. Let's take a look at the Longevous Disciple first. So 2-piece set increases max HP, pretty nice for healers and destruction path characters. So 4-piece set, when the wearer is hit or their HP is consumed by an ally, including by themselves, their crit increases for a certain amount of turns. This effect is stackable, I think pretty decent as well, this 4-piece set. So very good. The other set is even more crazy. So the Messenger Traversing Hackerspace, the 2-piece set increases speed. So speed, as you guys know, is pretty valuable for most of the support units in the game. And the 4-piece set gives the wearer uses their ultimate on any ally, including on themselves. Speed for all allies increases for a certain number of turns, and this effect cannot be stacked. We don't know the amount of turns, but I think this is still pretty decent on like a lot of characters like Ting Yun. Ting Yun can use this. I think Yukong as well can use this. A lot of characters can use it actually. A lot of supporting characters can use this relic. So yep. And we also have double drops for relics itself. So Realm of the Strange is a double drop event similar to the Planner Fissure event that we got in the past. So this one, not too sure in terms of the amount we can claim per day, probably 2 a day I'm assuming. But this is very nice to see, and seeing them doing this every time is very good. So we can make use of our stamina and very efficiently get those relics that we need for our characters. We have companion missions as well added to version 1.2, so these are permanent stuff. So Kafka and Yukong will have their own companion missions as well, so that's pretty nice. And last but not least, they've again rerun the Gift of Odyssey event. So this one has been run for like, I think this is the third time they've done this since version 1.0. They've been doing this every patch, looks like. So this is amazing. I mean, they're giving another 10 pulls for free, so this will actually help you guys to get the characters you want, like Blade, Kafka, or even future characters. So this is pretty nice to see what they're doing, and very generous of them as well. And that wraps up the entire version 1.2 livestream recap. What do you guys think of all the content that's going to be added? Man, I think this patch is a 10 out of 10 from what I see. It looks pretty nice. What got me the most obviously was the story. They're going to continue the story. That is what got me to play this game anyway, because the story was pretty interesting, and it's going to continue now. And also the characters that come in, we got Blade, we got Kafka, Luca, very interesting to play them as well and test them out. And also we got changes to some of the end game content, which is very nice. We have Simulated Universe changes, I believe new relics as well, and also planet ornaments. So everything that's coming in version 1.2 is amazing from what I see. And some of the events as well, they give some nice rewards and some of the currencies we need to save up for the characters you want to pull for in this patch. So yeah, pretty awesome overall. I love this patch. It's already way better than version 1.1 because of the new main story that's coming, which is gonna be fantastic, I can tell you guys. And at the end of the live stream, they have this video. I think this is some kind of event that's gonna be happening in 1.2, I think. But now these are the bounties for the Stellar Hunters. They're gonna be showing you guys. You can see wanted. We have Kafka and Blade there, so they are in the wanted list. And you're just gonna watch this and show you guys at the end. They said it's some kind of event going on. Yep, global tea event coming soon. So yeah, not sure about that, but I think it's some kind of event that's going to be happening outside of the game, I think, or a web event. I'm not too sure, but it's coming soon, so I think it's going to be coming in version 1.2 as well. So we'll see about that. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for version 1.2 live stream recap. What do you guys think of this patch? I think it's going to be pretty crazy and insane. Are you going to be rolling any of those banners? For me personally, I'll be skipping Blade. Most likely I'll be getting Kafka. I'm most likely getting her. It's a very high chance I'm getting her because I think I can win a 50-50. We'll see. If I lost it, maybe I'll still think about it, but if she's very cracked or very good, yeah, I'll definitely go and get her. But if she's just okay, I'll still think about it because I actually want to go for another character that I have in mind, which is Jing Liu. So yeah. But anyway guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. What you guys think? I think they're pretty nice in terms of the rewards and everything, very generous. And I can't wait for version 1.2. It's gonna be coming in July, I believe, probably 2 more weeks from now. And we'll see how it goes from there. So yeah, thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.